So guys, Jessica from the future here, and as promised, I said that if we got up to anything else cool in Bath, you'd be seeing it now. So on our last day in Bath, we actually went for another little walk around Bath, and we went into the Guildhall Market, which is kind of like just a little bit of everything kind of market. There's some like touristy kind of souvenir stuff. There's a really great coffee shop inside of there, some really kind of funky place to buy like saris or kind of like silk kind of cool kimono-esque garments. So we went and had a little mooch around the inside of Guildhall in the market, which was absolutely lovely. Didn't end up buying anything, oh excuse me, but really enjoyed it. And then after that, we actually wandered over to Bath Cathedral. Well, actually it's Bath Abbey, right? I think I was calling it Bath Cathedral in this whole video. Bath Abbey, my sincere apologies. It is a stunning cathedral. Or I guess, do I say Abbey then? I don't know. Correct me in the comments, please. Absolutely stunning. And I had actually been there back in January 2017 and was really curious to see it again and see if anything had changed. And actually a lot has changed. It's actually currently under construction a bit on the inside, but still super spectacular to see. I think when I had previously gone, I went and looked back, it was the suggested donation of £4. Now it is £5 suggested donation. They do not require it. It's just an optional kind of thing. Because of the kind of current COVID situation, there are social distancing measures in place. You must use hand sanitizer. They actually like called out someone in my group who was wearing her gloves and said you must use the hand sanitizer before you go in, gloves or not. So there you go. And they do kind of have a special kind of path you're supposed to walk through just to kind of keep things socially distant. So we entered in, and this cathedral is outstanding. What really strikes me about the cathedral is there's all these amazing, like almost like placard type memorials on the walls, and compared to like a headstone or a gravestone that you'd see in a cemetery, they are really in depth, and they almost tell like little stories or share like personality attributes about the people, which I think is really spectacular, and it makes you really want to linger for a long time and just take that in and celebrate the people that are kind of honored in the cathedral. I also love the stained glass in the cathedral. It is unbelievably beautiful and spectacular. Also, the ceilings, oh, it's probably one of the most insane ceilings I think I've ever seen in a church. Just unbelievable, truly takes your breath away. And it's one of those things where you're kind of sitting there and you're like, you just kind of like imagine like sitting there and you're just arched back staring at it for ages. I mean, one can almost get a bit dizzy while doing such things, but I would say it's worth it. There also are some chairs in kind of the main kind of body of the church, like almost facing where you'd have the front of the church and like the church organ. And they are kind of socially distanced, set apart, so you could like sit down and look up as well, which is great. There also was a really lovely Christmas tree inside, which I of course took a little cheeky picture with. And yeah, just I think it's a really great place to see if you're in Bath. Spend time, linger, enjoy it. And what I would say though is they definitely are under construction. I don't know how long the construction will last for, but usually you have like this grand kind of main kind of center of the church with all the pews. And because of the construction right now, they don't really have that. So you can't really take like a picture straight on kind of down the center of the church. But still, I would still recommend you go see it, especially if you're someone who, if you are kind of religious, if you love seeing kind of the architecture of churches and kind of the great kind of cathedrals of Europe, this would absolutely be one to see if in Bath. Just outside of Bath Abbey is a very tempting shop called Fudge Kitchen. We saw a sign offering free samples of fudge and we knew we were in trouble. And we just had to go inside for that free sample, you know, what can you say? But what's really cool is this shop is kind of like homemade fudge theater. You see the people working in the shop actually making the fudge in front of you, and the minute you step in, oh my gosh, the gorgeous, tempting smell of fudge is overwhelming. I wish we could translate smell through YouTube, but we enjoyed our time in there, had such a great chat with the people working there who really go out of their way to kind of explain to you how fudge is made, to offer you some free samples, and to give you lots of flavors to try. Then after that, we wandered back over to Pulteney Bridge, and we discovered this little kind of area that you can actually walk down on the other side of the bridge to get a much more kind of close look at the bridge as well as the river below. So that was really fun and a sneaky little spot. So something to keep an eye on as you're kind of walking that way out of Bath. So then after that, we actually just wrapped up our day. We were kind of on a bit of a time clock on Sunday. So we all made our way back over to the MacDonald Spa Hotel in Bath, which is like a 15-20 minute walk from the center. And we ended up actually realizing that I was kind of walking just along the road to go into Bath, but there's actually this really lovely park across the way from the hotel. So I would actually recommend walking through that if you get a chance and you're in the area. It was really, really beautiful, and just took a couple little pictures here and there. But with that said, guys, that concludes my travel vlog on Bath. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button. Please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you like, what you don't like, what you want to see more of on this channel. If you've got a question, sharing is caring here. Have you been to Bath and did you get up to some other things that I didn't? Please leave all the tips down below. I'll also leave linked down below my blog post from Bath in 2017 because it has so many good tips in there if you're planning a kind of a day trip to Bath. But yeah, if you want to see more of this kind of content, guys, please hit that subscribe button. It really means the world to me to kind of see people subscribing to this channel and liking it. You'll see tons and tons of more kind of travel videos. I know times are kind of crazy right now with COVID, but I've actually been filming travel videos probably since 2017, and I have reams and reams of SD cards of them that I have not put out into the universe. So it is my mission this year to get editing and share more with you guys so I can inspire you when things are good again to get traveling and of course travel safely. So thanks again, guys. Thanks again, guys, for tuning in, and I will see you soon.